crazy thing. They actually let you do like the mirror image swap, so you can actually see it. That's actually good. Whoa, what is up, everybody? MuseMe TV, we are back.
What's up?
We got Brye Berger in the studio.
What's going on? How you doing?
What is up, man? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you.
It's been weird, man. Living weird out here.
Dude, isn't it? It's been some weird times, man. I mean,
just everything. Like, it's weirder than normal. Like, most of the things that I do, like, my day-to-day shit is, like, real weird. But, like, I don't know, man. Like, there's, like, I found, like a dog, like a dead dog behind my job. And it was, I don't know why it fucked up my whole day, but, man, like, nigga, like, 4th of July I was like, this is ass now. Like, just one dog. And I know we're not gonna get sad, but
that's a place to start right away too. It's just like,
man,
geez,
that shit, man, it just hit me in the sideball. But yeah, man.
So wait, what did you do? On your 4th of July then?
I did nothing related to that. I mean, I don't want to sound like a suspect now, but no. I mean, shit. I got to blow up a lot of fireworks. Me and my girlfriend they actually had a family reunion, which I've never been to one of my own family reunions, but I was like, got to be the only black person at a very white family reunion. It was great.
Nice.
It's fucking great. It was magical. It was just, I made like all the weird uncles, like the real old people that were like, they still have like small hints of racism. Like, I just had to make them uncomfortable during dinner. Like, it was great.
So wait, do they do this usually? Like, do they have like yearly, bi-yearly?
Oh, I have no idea. They were just like, yeah, we decided to do one. And I was just like, do you guys, like, is this not like a thing that you guys do often? Like, you just randomly, it was just like, hey, you know what? Let's,
family reunion.
Yeah, family. Just set that shit up randomly Tuesday. Like, I mean, it was really cool though. The Airbnb that we were at was fucking huge, bro. I've never been in a building that but it wasn't like 2-story or anything. It was just like really spread the fuck out. Like, okay. I mean, like 7-8 bathrooms, like 8 bedrooms, and all the bathrooms have showers.
Okay.
I was like,
did it look like a house?
Yeah, it looked a lot smaller, but when you get into it, and then there's like a jacuzzi and like some shit in the back, I was like, damn, yeah, that shit was.
Jeez.
Yeah,
what's up? You want to shout this place out? Let's
man,
go.
I don't know where it was at, but I was like, this is like that movie Blank Check. You remember that movie?
I don't actually.
You don't remember that Disney movie Blank Check?
Oh my god,
the little white kid.
First of all, right
backs
now,
into him.
You're already just calling it freaking Disney movie. Probably what's the only Disney movies that? Okay, Spy Kids. I've seen that.
Wait, do you have like a lack of Disney knowledge?
Kind of.
What?
At this point, Blank Check. What?
Blank Check. It's a little white kid.
Right here, right?
And he gets backed into by some like rich business dude, and he gives him a check.
Wow.
And he's like, "Hey, write this check."
Here's this. They show the actual picture.
Yeah, and then he learned how to like erase it, and he was like, the guy gave him like a check for like $100. Okay. But it was like a type check. It was already, so he put it in the scanner. He put 1 million, and now I wanted a slide in my house since I was like 7. Like, I've always wanted he had a slide in his crib, like from the room straight to the pool. Like, fuck that shower. I'm in the pool. I'm in the jacuzzi already.
Ready to deal with what I need to do.
Yeah, he was in there like swimwear. I was like, man, I'm feeling it. I am feeling it.
Blank Check, 1994. What the hell? I'm not living life, I guess.
Man.
Jesus. What? Not even watching Blank Check.
But you know about Lion King, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure the classics stick.
Food Stamp Entertainment, what's up? He's in the chat. Also, Jeremy Chavez says, I remember Blank Check.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy. I was like, damn. I was like, how do I get in the fake accident so I get a blank check? Like, how do I set this shit up? I want the pool in my house, nigga.
Right, in like the real world though, you're just like, oh, I got in an accident. And the guy's like, I don't got insurance.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then he just gives you whatever he has in his pocket. He's like, dude, I got $40 and a stick of gum. Like, I don't know what else to.
Please don't.
Yeah, don't call the cops. Like,
oh man, that's bad. So we were talking a little bit about before I kind of messed it up, we're talking a little bit about the streaming. I do some streaming on Twitch. So,
Oh, okay.
but do you play any video games?
I play, but I've never streamed or anything like that. I think I'm a little too nervous to watch people because I'd be getting mad too. Like if you want to watch somebody rage, oh fuck yeah, watch me. Yeah,
I remember when I first met you though at open mic at Raw and Sauce.
Yeah.
I actually like tried to call you out at, like I had some stupid bit about gaming or something, and you were
the glasses. Yeah,
and you were totally like no.
Yeah, I was like, nah.
It was genius. I love it.
I was like, I didn't know where. I was like, I won't be the one that's made fun of. I was like, the first time I went to Raw and Sauce, I signed up first thinking that like the sign up was done at like 8:30.
Yeah.
26 people signed up after me, and my very first time I was going first. I was fucking terrified.
Where was that at?
It was at Ron Sauce.
It was at Ron Sauce?
Yeah, it was the first time I saw like the Ron Sauce thing pop up on Facebook. And
okay.
Yeah, I was, man. And then like it started late, so I was just like I had like this like brick of shit in my stomach that I was just like, all right. I was like, all right, they got like 10 more minutes and I'm out of here. I will skedaddle at any chance.
Out of there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool. So you do game, you do play some shit.
Yeah, Warzone, that's my shit right now.
That's dude, that's everybody's. So you've never, well, no, the Warzone is cool. I haven't fucked with it too much. Oh man, it's ridiculous though.
I mean, I fuck with the solos though, because my teammates be ass. You know what I'm saying? And if there's some good teammates out there, hit me up. Play duos, trios.
William, what is up? Thank you for joining. He says chill time. That's just I usually say what's up, whatever they say in the comments sometimes. So
okay,
let's see what happens. Gets on there. So what's something new you've been going through right now? Like how's the quarantine / COVID / riots?
I've gotten really into guns.
Oh, okay.
I've gotten really into guns, and I mean, well, I always kind of did. I mean, it started off with like airsoft guns and BB guns and shit like that. But yeah, man, that's really. I actually. Damn, I got cotton off my back.
It's not the COVID people. It's okay. He's killing it off with the vape, just so you guys know.
And you do it with like the elbow. You got to like dab when you cough, and that takes it away. The swag kills it. But yeah, I actually just got my CCW, my carry conceal, and my level 3 security.
Wow.
Yeah, I got 100% on both of them.
How does that procedure work? Like, how did you start off with like so? You went to go get a gun, and then you're just like, okay, what's next? Like,
sign me up for security. No,
how does it work? Like, I'm really intrigued because I kind of want a gun. Like,
yeah. Oh, man. Well, it's actually pretty easy. It's a lot easier here because I'm from New York, and you can't get a carry concealed. It'll take like a year.
It'll take a while.
Yeah, bro. I got my shit in like 2 weeks. Like after I did the class, like 2 weeks.
Would you be able to use what you have here over there?
What do you mean?
Like your carry concealed license?
Oh no. It's only in some states. Like it has to be like it's surrounding states. I think it's like it's different now, but there used to be like a touching state rule. So whatever state touches you, you're covered in. So Arizona, Texas, stuff like that. Okay. Colorado,
everywhere. Oklahoma, even.
Yeah. Well, I think now there's a lot of things changing. Because there's this thing now. It's called like the red flag gun law. And have you heard about that? No, actually. Oh, it's damn. I promise you, I don't have guns. But the red flag gun law is. Okay. The red flag gun law is pretty much anybody that like sees you, like a neighbor or something like that, can call the cops and be like, "Hey, this person has a gun, and I don't think they should have one." Okay. And cops can come unannounced. They can even do it in plain clothing. Come to your house unannounced and like demand your guns, but they don't have to knock. There's been cases where they didn't announce themselves as being the police, and they just kicked in like it's a thing.
So when you say demand the gun, is that like saying like I need to see your gun?
No. They're confiscating it. They confiscate it for 6 months, and you go to trial. No, actually, you don't go to trial. Excuse me. The judge just decides whether to give your gun back or not based on what you're doing currently. Like, if you get more in trouble anymore, or anything like that, and if they decide to not give it back to you in 6 months, they get to destroy it.
What?
Yes. That's a real thing, bro. That's happening like here. Like,
And that's only if they think you should not have a gun.
I mean, if somebody else calls, like an anonymous tip, like anonymous call, and that's like too like vague to, you know what I'm saying? For like anybody could just be like, hey, I know that person has a gun. I can just call the cops on them, and just to be a dick, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even really for anything. Like,
Okay.
But I mean, shoot. Out of all times, right now is to have a gun. Is the best time to have a gun, bro. I mean, it's really pretty easy. You go in, you fill out some paperwork. It's like usually one-sided. Social security number, some questions like, do you have felonies? Do you live here? What's your address? They run your background check, and sometimes it's been like fast as 10 minutes, 15 minutes for me. But longest maybe like 40 minutes. But you sit there, you get your stuff, and you're out of there. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest thing is like learning how to use them too, because there's a lot of people that get them and buy them like quickly, especially because of things that are going on, and they don't really take the time to like use them,
Gun
practice.
safety.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
learn.
just knowing like, you know, it's not for like, oh, I got a gun now, like, and I can just pull it out. Like, if you don't know how to shoot, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes a really big difference. Like, like especially like if you're shooting in like handguns and stuff like that, like 2 inches, like 5 yards away could be like 4 inches, and you could completely miss the person. Like, yeah, like, I mean, knowing what kind of ammo to carry, I've had to tell a couple of my friends that are carrying like ball ammo, which is like full metal jackets, and those are only practice rounds. You should only use those for practice rounds. They're the cheapest rounds you can get. Hollow points are self-defense rounds because they're not going to like hit somebody else. They're going to stop whatever they at whatever they hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm really into. I really like guns. Like this quarantine shit has got me way more into guns. Than
Nice. So have you recently? So this is recently that you've gotten the license and the gun stuff.
Yeah, well, I've gotten the license recently, but I've had guns, been around guns since I was like, actually like 17 to like now. I'm like 24 now. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, man, and it's shit. Big guns are fun, dude. Like that shit, just blowing shit up. That's really the funnest thing. Like if you go to a dollar store and get like big ass 2 liters, it's great. It's always a good time.
Just taking them out.
Yeah, it is amazing.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I come kind of from like the mountains, like up north, like Taos, Santa Fe area.
Okay.
And so like them too, like, you know, my grandpa has a 22 just there. Like I've shot in guns before and stuff, and I know what you're talking about, the experience, the exhilaration.
Yeah.
It's fun, and then just in the situation we are now, how do you feel about, I guess they want to like police reform, do all this stuff.
I don't think.
But yeah, we have guns. Like,
yeah.
Oh man, it's
I don't think like. Okay, for one, I don't think you should defund the police. I get the other program things. Some of you motherfuckers is wilding. Like there's definitely people that need to be in cages. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta all face the fact that like as many people want to say fuck the police and say all that, like, bro, we need the police. Like, some of y'all tripping. Like, you definitely need to, you know, be locked up. But I mean, honestly, I think I'm a little scared about. I heard about like social workers going out to like first respond to certain calls, and I don't necessarily think that's, you know what I'm saying, the best thing, because the drunk or aggressive, you know what I'm saying, dude that like where you really need, like, I mean, like, I don't know if they're gonna have tasers or something, because if you have a taser.
Okay, so this is the thing though. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So scenario. I'm one of the drunk guys compared to you being one of the drunk guys. I mean, I'm pretty sure first responders gonna just be able to handle me a lot better than they can handle you.
I mean, a social worker, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like somebody that's like they're not like. I mean, I don't know if they're just getting like the biggest like social, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what this guy is, you know what I'm saying? Because usually they work with. I know some people work with adults, but usually it's like a child thing, like, and it's just an angry drunk adult. Like, man, I mean, that's kind of like a big ass child, an angry drunk adult. That's equivalent.
So
like
I guess I get what you're saying too. Is like there still has to be some kind of force or some kind of like power to what's going on to de-escalating the situation.
Because you can't just pull up with pepper spray and handcuffs and think. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we've seen it too. There's been so many videos where somebody takes a taser shot and they still come rushing at you.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
It's a
I don't
thing.
know what I would do in that situation. If I see you and you see me tase you and you are good, you're fine. You live through that. Nah, I'm okay. You got it, bud.
That's all that takes.
Yeah, like you can win every game of rock paper scissors. You can choose which place in line you want to be. Like whatever you want after that. Like you got it.
Okay, so the thing though, the cops do ever since we've known since whenever they've always had this fucking power trip.
Yeah.
So what do we do about that? That's one of those things too. Like.
I mean,
we've seen that since the beginning. Like,
I think sometimes, I mean, eye for an eye, everybody's blind, but sometimes I feel like you got to fight power with like fire. Like you got to like push back 100%. And I mean, and I don't necessarily mean like burning stuff down and rioting and any crazy shit like that. But I do understand to a point some people's pains because I've had problems. I actually got arrested for going to my own car in New York. They put my name in the paper. They said I was looking into people's windows and seeing what I could steal.
Peeping Tom over here.
Yo, but I was just like,
yo.
But I just wanted to walk to my car and I grabbed some money from my car and they pulled up on me. I mean, okay, I roasted them. That's not
what the
my
man
fault.
Said. That's
Yo,
that's not what the man
that's
said.
what I'm saying. Like he was on some whole other shit. And
if I would have saw this paper, I'd been like, oh no, Brye Berger, can't let him in my house now.
Yo, they put like my name and they were like age, and he was like, yeah, he was looking into windows. I was like, bro, I went to one car. And you gonna tell me I robbed the oldest car on the block? Like it wasn't even a good car. Like it was an old ass Cadillac. Like the doors, like you can hear when I'm getting in and out the car. You ever watch Supernatural?
Yeah.
That's how my fucking doors close. Like every time, like the poof, like the real loud shit. Like that's the car that I was gonna try to steal stuff from. Like my grandmother. It looked like Medea's car. Like it was it was bad. Like man. But I mean, I don't like we were talking about. I mean, I don't think like police should be like defunded, but I think we need to have some retraining on education, not necessarily like physically training, but like education on certain things, and like certain people don't know like why these things are happening. These cops aren't policing areas that they grew up in, or you know what I'm saying. Like that makes a difference when you grew up in this neighborhood and you know how it is. Like no, that's just crackhead Carl. Like you know what I'm saying. Like nobody's out here gangbanging or nothing like that. But sometimes there's people that do drugs. Like you understand that difference when you go out. Like your mindset is different. You're not going out like okay, I'm looking for one of these bad motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying, to be running into shit and like hunting for shit. Like nigga, like you're supposed to be protecting. Chill
Everyone's
out.
supposed to know when I drive up. And
Yeah,
stuff
like I've had cops like, well, okay. Let me start by everybody in New York is an asshole. Like we are all assholes. Like and with no shadow of a doubt and like very little like irritation needed. Dudes was like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like yo, we are disrespectful out there. Like it's great. And when it comes to man, how some of these cops like end up talking to us and then being from New York, like it's a I don't know. It's a shitstorm. I mean that it literally got me arrested. So like I roasted a cop until I got arrested. I feel like I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit. Sorry.
It's okay. No, that's the point of this. We're just here having a conversation. The thing I find, when did you move here then to New Mexico?
I moved here when I was probably like 7, maybe.
Whoa.
Yeah, 7, and then I left again when I was like 16, and then so it was kind of like 10 years there, 10 years here, and then I kind of was just like, fuck that, New York, I'm out of there. Like too much snow, but like people's mindsets are different. Like people's mindsets are like, fuck you, I'm just trying to get my shit. If you get in my way, I'll step on you to like get up. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like we were like friends. Like why would you like step over that just to kind of get ahead, and then you still ended up fucking up that opportunity. So now you have 2 fucked up. You know what I'm saying? 2 burned bridges. Like yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm kind of glad to be out of there. People are nicer here. People are definitely nicer. I definitely don't have nearly as many problems with cops. Here, New Mexico is the only place where black people could talk to cops like white people. I've definitely talked to a cop and be like, yo, bro, you know good and damn well I wasn't doing nothing. You're just fucking with me right now.
And it has never escalated to something where
No. But in New York, I have had an air freshener in my car, smoked in my car 2 days ago. 2 whole days ago. And he was like, it smells like you're trying to cover up the smell of marijuana in your car. I was like, the fuck? I was like, bro, I was just dropping my friend off. Like, what are you talking about? And fuck around, didn't have my ID. So he was like,
that's a big
so
one.
I could write you a ticket or you could let me search your car pretty much. And I was like, bro, search my shit. I was like, you gonna find a jar that smells like weed? And I was like, look at me. Look at me when I tell you. I told the cops this. Look at me when I tell you that. I was like, it smells like weed, but there's nothing else in it. I smoked it. It's 2 days ago. Like, I'm not trying to cover up anything. Like, he searched my trunk, bags in my trunk, book bags in my car, under the seats. Like, yo. And just because he fucking could. And it got to a point where, like,
well, he technically couldn't, but he uses that power to freak you out. Like, I would have been freaked out too, but like, fuck off.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm going to get this fucking ticket. If I would have had my ID, I would have been cool, but I didn't. And they've done that so many times. Like, I've been with another friend, and because he had a weed hat on.
Oh, my God.
But it's like you get numb to it. Like some of that bullshit, like you get numb to it. And like I was still like, I had braids, like the fucking Hustle and Flow braids.
Yeah.
And I was just taking the bitches out. And I was like, we're getting searched. Like they're patting us down as we're doing it. And I'm just like, I don't care, bro. It's just, like, you're just numb to it after a while. And it sucked. But, man, yeah, New Mexico's way better.
Joseph, what is up? Bro, I need we'll get you on the podcast. Just hit me up. He's been asking. Frank the Tank, cheers. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that.
Thanks for being here.
Mr. Cutoff, trying to catch you riding dirty, he says.
Trying to catch me riding you fist bump.
There you go, guys. And Joseph also said, do you think cops talk like that because they are in New York? I don't know. I think it was something past of what we were talking about. But I mean, I think that's true everywhere. Some cops just do have that kind of like power mentality where it's just like, I can do what I want in this scenario if they don't know what they're talking about either. Because I'm pretty sure there is a bunch of people like lawyers and stuff that are, I mean, you've seen it on TV and stuff where they talk their scenario out. Yeah. But still, it's just like, oh man, you can't do that to an actual cop right now? Like, it's ridiculous.
You gotta talk that shit sometimes, man. Sometimes you gotta. Nothing beats. The one reason why I think I really wanted to get into comedy is because I feel like nothing beats comedy. I don't care how much you hate me. I don't care how racist you are. I will be funny in your face, motherfucker. Oh, I'll be like, because I went to school in Los Lunas actually too, and it was super racist. I mean, like. This is like Mississippi, like in the South, and like Los Lunas is right here. Like it was bad. Like I've had entire classrooms of 26 students make black jokes about me. And me being from New York, never back down. Ha! Roast you. I roast you. Everybody get it. Like I was like Oprah Winfrey with the jokes. Everybody can get the bitches. Yo, everybody can get the bitches. The teachers too. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like I was going off. But yeah, I mean that made that. You can't beat that. It was still so fucking funny to me. It didn't matter how racist it was. Like it was great. Like it was, I don't know. It was like a racist like poncho. Like it was like, just put that bitch on. It was just like you can't hurt me now.
So with that being said, though, then how do you feel if certain things started to get like censored or you can't say in comedy? Then
that's kind of what I'm scared about because I'm just trying to get into it and things are like this cancel culture bullshit and people not being able to talk like. Kids like beyond our generation are like super fucking soft now, bro. Like so soft, it's ridiculous.
They have so many different titles and stuff like SJWs,
yes, bro,
social justice warriors.
Yeah, it's just like a whole fucking thing now, and it's dividing people, bro. And I feel like that's like the big plan is to get everybody separate because. Excuse me, we're weaker like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter, like, I have friends of, like, all races and nationalities, and if you're a cool person and you know what I'm saying, like you don't do like dumb shit or like get in trouble or like rob banks, like yeah, we could be cool, bro. Like just like chill, like you know what I'm saying. Like I don't know how else better to explain it than like just chill out. Like everybody can just you know what I'm saying. Like I feel like people should smoke more. Like that. I feel like that could change shit. You know what I'm saying. COVID. Cannabis, like you can just, you know what I'm saying, just spread that bitch out and just like let it spread out the same way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets like a joint.
Everyone can get something. The UBI, the Universal Basic Income, but with marijuana.
Yeah,
everybody should just get some.
Like, and they just slide. They slide it to you sneakily, so you still feel bad about it. Like you just like here you go.
Like that. QP a month, guys. That's how it is.
QP a month.
QP a month. Vote, dude. I'm just gonna fucking vote. I'm just gonna run, dog.
Right yo,
here. 2020, dog. Right, first initial campaign right now. How do you feel about the people that are going?
I'm shocked at the debut. I just want to say that I'm honored to be here. I wanted to thank my mom for letting me be here tonight. He is running for president, ladies and gentlemen. That is.
Thank you. I do it for the kids.
Do it for the kids.
The kids, the cannabis.
The kids.
Kanye just announced his.
Yes, I know, and that's the dumbest thing. Like, it's weird how like strongly New York is affected by music. Like things that Kanye and like Jay-Z like say like affects the hood sometimes. Like it's like 50 Cent. Like sometimes that shit like really affect. Like when he said like slavery was a choice, like the entire all of the hoods in New York, like on Facebook, like in real life, we all talked about that shit. Like I had that conversation with several of my friends, like it, man, that shit got people into arguments and all kinds of crazy shit. Him running for president, like he's too conceited, man. Like he said that if there was a modern day Bible that he thinks he should be in it, like he has his own religion. Like, that's too much. Like, I don't want my president to have his own religion. Fuck that. That sounds like a, you know what I'm saying? Like a dictatorship.
Like a leader.
Some crazy. New World Order, weird, crazy shit. Like, I don't know. We don't want to get too deep. Like, facts. Like, damn.
Do you believe in the New World Order? Have you?
I've done my research. Oh, yeah. I've done my research. Yeah.
I don't know, man. When I was younger, I was totally, like, convinced, like, man, we're so done. But now that I'm older, I'm just like, fuck. What am I going to do about it? Yeah,
that's facts. I don't know,
I can't do anything about it, man. They control me.
Man.
That money system.
Yo, and it's like, it's weird because try to like, man, I got deep into it. Did you get to I got to the point where I found out our social security numbers are like the same length as like account numbers or routing numbers.
Oh.
And that like our social security is like we get paid because we're technically like human resources, and like that's why that's like such a big thing like in America. It's like human resources. A lot of other countries don't have like human resources departments, but like we're America's a business. And I don't know, man, do you want to go down this rabbit hole?
Let's go, dude. Let's go. We're going.
Okay,
man. So you're saying the social security number is not identical, but it's related or kind of.
It's the same length,
the same amount of numbers.
Yeah. So, and then like if you use, it's supposed to be like if you use like you got to find what Federal Reserve it is, and then I don't know. There might not be. I don't know, man. I think it's a Federal Reserve, and you got to find like one of them is always the same. Like if you have Nusenda, like your account number or something like that is the same for everybody that has that goes to that bank.
Yeah.
The only thing that is different is like your account number. Did I say account number twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you'd like your routing and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think the routing number is the same because it's going to be to like the same, to and from the same place, which is like that bank.
Okay.
So I think everybody's routing number is the same and your accounting number is like, because what? And then I don't know. I think an account number is like 9 digits, and I think so is our social. Or 8. Our social's 8.
It's right.
Yeah, our social's 8. One of those. Write in the comments what.
It's 9. It's 9.
No, it's
3, 2, then 4.
Oh, yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, so it's 9.
So it's an account number then. It's an account number. An account number is 9 digits long.
Is it? My account number is in 9 digits.
I'm pretty sure it is.
With 2 zeros, is it?
Yeah, with the zeros, yeah. But you don't
Usually
okay.
10 to 12 digits.
Oh,
your
so
account number usually is 10 to 12 digits. And then I guess we'll look up routing number. Routing number. Does anybody else know this in the comments?
yeah.
Nobody knows. Is 9 digits. So it's the
routing number.
Your routing number is the same well, not the same, but same numbers. And so food stamp did say 9 in Social Security. Yeah, so that is a little weird though that that there's 9 of them.
Yeah.
Do you know about the way that, well, obviously everyone kind of knows how money's created with like inflation and stuff like that, but the fact that it's basically like nothing, like it's
oh yeah, it's just it's like it's the same thing as art. Yeah, it's the same thing as art. Art is like,
that's a good example.
It's just literally pieces of paper. Like, and that's why I actually have my business degree, and like my major was marketing, and I found out that like, yeah, like you can just be a piece of shit and market the shit out of it and be great. Like, that's what our rap music has become now. But I don't, man, I'm trailing off. I'm sorry.
Well, we were going into whatever, but yeah. I mean. Conspiracies.
Yeah, okay, that's what we're getting back to. Okay, that's what I was trying to think of where we're at. Man.
Again, though, I don't know. It gets so deep where it's bullshit, where it's just like, oh, I don't know if you believe this, but they're like, presidents are all related, or they've been to like the same fraternity and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, I've heard stuff like that. Yeah,
like,
I have.
It gets so deep into that, or like, I don't know, 9/11 was an inside job. Like,
oh, yeah. I mean,
you're from New York.
Yeah, I mean, I was there when it happened. I mean, I was in Buffalo, so
okay,
but
like, still knowing about it and stuff like that. Like,
I mean, seeing it, like, I actually the biggest thing I remember is like the cloud, like on live TV, like the cloud like looked like a devil's face. Like that was like, I was like, okay, I don't know how that happened, but yeah, everything else, like I don't know, man, because we like watched it. Like they like, for us, they like showed us kind of like it was like moments after or like during, like somebody like caught it like the second, like it was like yeah like hitting in
the second plane though.
Yeah,
because a lot of people, because this is what the conspiracy got dove down to as well too, is like at the time George Bush was giving a speech about the plane hitting, and he was telling the story about he saw on a TV when the first plane hit, but that was actually bullshit because nobody saw the first plane hit unless you were there.
Yeah.
So everyone was like, conspiracy went crazy. They even saw, there were some pictures and stuff where he was actually he was at an elementary. I don't know where the fuck he was at, but he was
reading a book. Yeah,
and then all of a sudden they come and tell him, and he just like,
yeah,
and no real reaction, no like cold stare, just like, okay, it's done or something. I don't know. I
mean,
this is a weird time.
There's different angles too. We saw different angles too, because there's different news here. Like everybody was reporting on this shit, and another angle shows like from behind the building, and it's like she's like, the lady's like lower, like under a bridge or something, and she's looking like up at an angle, and you see like blast charges like trickle down, and I was like, I mean, when I was younger, I didn't know what the shit was, but like that was on TV then. I don't know if anybody like caught it. Like I don't know if it's like on, you know what I'm saying? Like if anybody, it's probably on YouTube or something like that, because shit, everything was on YouTube.
But still, though, that's the thing, though. It's like at the time where there are people were just like, look, son, do you see those? Those are actually explosives going off right there. Like, was everybody so much in shock that they just didn't notice?
Well, I mean, there was like, it depended where you were looking at it. And that's when, like, before kind of like, I believe that before kind of like 2000 and like some of this crazy like Y2K future shit happened, I think a lot of people used to be able to tell their own news. And I think a lot of that they were like, fuck that noise. Like, all right, guys, let's get a new plan. Let's get 5 companies. Let's own all the news stations. Let's make sure we like get to censor what gets put out. And like it's even with this COVID shit, like a lot of the things were like if you look at a bunch of different news stations from different cities and different like just in America, but different cities and states. Some of them say like the exact same things. Like they say saying word for word the exact same things. Like everybody was coached on it. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that I've noticed, like with all like the cases and stuff like that going up, like cops aren't even wearing like masks anymore, bro. You know how many people? Because I think I've told you before, like I'm an icy technician. I go so many different places. People don't give a fuck, bro. Yo, New Mexico don't give a damn about COVID. Like they don't care at all. Like,
but yeah, like I don't know, in the news and stuff, they make it portray like it's,
like it's crazy,
yeah.
like it's really out there, like it's really like affecting that many people. And after all these protests and stuff like that, like they're saying more and more now. They're like, oh, there's so many more cases, but there hasn't been a lot of like actual proof. And a lot of these things that like have been happening around like during COVID times, like car accidents. They tried to blame George Floyd's death on COVID. They tried to say that he had COVID. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they try to make it seem like, oh, well, like, I mean, like, it was a factor. Like, no. Like, they were trying to, like, chalk another one up to COVID. Like, COVID is, like, a fucking heavyweight champion and trying to be undefeated. Like, no, like, you fucking Mayweather, bitch. Like,
got the most kills.
Yeah, like, what the camper? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
yeah.
No. But, yeah. I think it's a plan, man. It's a plan. It's a plandemic. Somebody told me.
I don't fucking know, dude. It's crazy. Like, I feel like it's real, and then it's not at the same time. Like, and if it is, it's just maybe it's something that they know that they're not telling us. Like, going back into the conspiracy thing. Like, I know a few people that got COVID at my work, and they had to leave, quarantine, get tested twice before they could even return back to work. But, I mean, they're back now and stuff, and everything's cool. Is that getting logged in some kind of book or something?
I think it has to, bro, because I think I feel like they should ask us to, like, low-key, like, damn, bitch, I want to be a fucking statistic, but, I mean, it has to be getting logged, but I think they're doing, like, it's like, I know only one person came in here, but I'm just going to mark 2. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a little, they're buffing up the numbers a little bit, because... I mean, my uncle had it in New Jersey, but I mean, and he was like, I mean, he was relatively healthy. He's actually a cop, but he's like 45 at least, 45, maybe closer to 50, and he recovered in like 2 weeks. I mean, like, not that it was like easy, and you know what I'm saying, like everything was fine, but like after the first week, like he was cool. It was just like losing taste and stuff like that, but it wasn't anything like that, like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of people are making it seem a lot more deadly and like scary. Like people are trying to like put a scare tactic to it to make it, you know, like rawr, like, you know what I'm saying? It's the boogeyman now. Like, but I mean, shit. Like I said, Mexico don't give a fuck.
Yeah, some of them, like, you see it a lot, too. Like, I still see, like, I know a bunch of, like, cholos and stuff that just, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm still going on my cruises. I'm still hanging out with a bunch of people.
They don't give a fuck. And it's great. I like it. Not a lot. Like, it's a very New York kind of attitude that y'all kind of have adopted here. Because I feel like before, people were very cautious and, like, very, like, oh, like, because when Ebola happened, and then that shit just went away. I mean... And
then they said there might be another case of it in China.
Yeah,
I don't know if you heard that, but that's like, what the fuck? Like, what are all these diseases that happening?
They're just lining up, like, round 2, fight.
Yeah, like, I'm ready to come again.
The fucking... Oh, man.
The second coming of fucking plagues.
Yeah, it's like, get out of here with this. It's ridiculous.
With that being said, then, are you a religious person?
I don't say religious, but I do believe in God. Okay. I don't think people should have, like, I go to, like, I mean, I haven't been in a while, schedule change and all that, but I work on Sundays now. It sucks. But I go to a non-denominational church, so it's not like Baptist or Catholic or anything like that. Actually grew up in a lot of like black churches, like Kojic churches, which means Church of God in Christ.
Okay.
And those, man, I'm telling you, them churches, bro, them people. I mean, not all of them. I can't talk about all of them because I've definitely been to some great churches and have some great pastors. But there's a lot of pride that I've seen in some of those churches. Pride and tradition, like where people can get not want to come to church because some old lady, or I mean, even some younger person be like, oh, that's my spot. Like, that's your spot. It's a pew. Like, oh, I've been sitting there for 13 years. I don't care if you've been sitting there for 13 years. Like, I came for Jesus. I didn't come for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people have, I feel like, been church hurt and turned away from churches because, like, and I have friends that are just like, nah, bro, I don't go to church. You know what I'm saying? Like, I read my Bible every now and then. It's like, we know we don't, but you say that, but you legitly, you know what I'm saying? I think everybody really needs a church because, I mean, a church is like a spiritual, like, gym. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might not work out by yourself, but you know what I'm saying? You work out around other people.
Yeah.
But growing up in a lot of those churches, man, I've seen like a lot of judgment and I've seen a lot of like hypocrisy. Like, I've seen a lot of bad things that I just hated. And honestly, not necessarily like turned away from church, but I didn't take church seriously. Like, I played the drums and, growing up in black churches, like, the drummer is like the quarterback. Like, he's cool. Like, he trying to talk to all the girls. Like, shit. Some of the churches I went to, nigga, that nigga so weed. I'm like, yo, the drummer at church sells weed. Like, yes, like in the parking lot, nigga. Like, it's disrespectful. Yo, I'm telling you. Like, and it's been. And the other thing, I've been to a lot of black churches, and they're like unorganized. I hate that. Black people as together, we got to be a little bit more professional, and I try to be best I can. But like, bruh, I've like, because I'll be playing drums and like I've just had like random people come up for songs or be called at a conference, which is like when like 4 churches meet at one church to have like one big ass church session. And to be called up in front of like 250 people, and now you have to play the drums, and you just usually play with your like little like 15 people at church. Yeah,
and stuff.
You're like, oh man, like this is okay. This is some heavy shit right now. I gotta
concerts and stuff.
Yeah. Actually, I got a great story about church one time. It's kind of like not because I didn't take it seriously, but because nobody told me. It's also my first time I've ever tried acid. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Those shouldn't mix, right? Yeah, you would think. You would think. So I'm hanging out with some friends.
Okay.
I used to work at Five Guys in New York, and we're all kicking it, and we was smoking and stuff. And my friend, he was like, "Hey," he was like, "Bro," he was like, "You want to try some acid?" He was like, "All right, acid," and I was like, "Acid?" I was like, "How much?" I'm thinking acid is like I don't know, like a liquid form, like something that I don't know what the fuck acid is.
You told okay.
So, but he pulls out a strip and like a whole paper, and I was like, do you have a comic book? Like, what the fuck is this, my nigga? Are you sending out mail urgently? Like, what are these stamps for? Like, and he was like, oh no, it's in the piece of paper. You explain the whole thing to me. I was like, all right, cool. Ate it. This is when he tells me that it lasts for 12 hours. I was like, nigga, what? You wasn't go. That's a disclaimer. That should be on the bottle. A sticker should come with it. There should be some warning label. Yes, goddamn. Like, even McDonald's got like the hot warning on the fucking cup. Like, you telling me you can't give me an acid warning, nigga? I guess I should have done my research before, but I did not. And it is midnight, and I just took it. So it's not going to hit me for another hour. And I have to be at church at like 7:30. I hope my parents aren't watching this.
We got 9 viewers now, so thank you guys for watching.
You guys got in the perfect time, nigga. I took just listen to the story. All right, so so I take the acid. It doesn't hit me until 1. So I'm chilling in my bed, but I'm fucking sweating profusely. Like
you feel it.
No, I mean, yeah, but I feel like I didn't get to enjoy it because I'm so paranoid because I know in the next 5 hours I have to get up and go to church. And I'm like,
how long?
I might burst in flames. Yeah, I might burst into flames. So I had to text somebody and be like, all right, so how long this shit last? This motherfucker told me it's going to climb for the next 6 hours and then you're going to level out and keep that high for another 6 hours and then drop off. I was like, okay, so I'm in hour 1.5. I'm scared. Like I'm petrified at this point. I don't know what I'm
up.
Yes. And not only that, my parents are super Christians. How am I supposed to get up and like wake up and be normal? Yeah. And I was like, okay. I was like, just don't look at anybody in the face. Be normal. I was just talking to myself and I was like, be normal, nigga. You got this. You got this. You've been normal before. You were born normal, right? You got this. I was trying to give myself a pep talk, everything. So get ready. I go to church. Oh, forgot to mention, I'm the drummer at this church as well. So I got to hop up there. Skibbity bop bop. I got to get up there and do my shit now.
Holy shit.
And I'm terrified. I'm trying to say, I like picked a number of people to say hi to so that like, I was like, all right, if I say hi to 3 people, like I'm nice, but I'm not like too happy. Like no one will notice.
And I'm not, not being antisocial.
Yeah. I was like, I can't be antisocial. I can't, like, I got to give like a certain people hugs and then I can get the fuck away. I can just go to my little drummer corner. When I tell you I played the shit out of them drums, yo, nigga, I killed it. I got compliments from the mother of the church. The pastor was like, hey, you was doing it. I was like, yeah, I was feeling the music. Yeah, it was a great service. It was a great service. No, not really.
Powerful.
I was terrified though, by the way. I was shitting bricks. I was sweating profusely. But when I started playing, that was the best thing that could have ever happened. Yeah, it was awesome. I had honestly a lot of fun, and honestly it made me a little cocky. Like after I was like, the fuck, I could do any drug. Like I could do anything.
Any drug at church.
Oh no, never that kid. I felt like I was like you know that grandma that has like the plastic on the couch. Like I felt like I ripped that plastic off and just like fuck yo couch nigga. Like I just put Tim's all on her couch. Like that's the disrespect I felt. I was just like I will never even be remotely high next time I ever come to church. Like I've never felt so bad. I prayed for like longer than I usually do. Well, yeah, because I don't really.
But okay, see that's what I love too. Is like you during that though, didn't you have like oh man, see, because every time I've done acid and stuff, I've always felt like more like in touch with like the earth or like everything around me and stuff like that. Like
I felt like I was like a spy, and I was like, okay, I was like, my cover ID is a church drummer. I get in, I infiltrate, I play the shit out them drums, and then I get out. Mission complete. That's
no visual tripping going on right now.
Yo, I don't get visual trips
at all.
I've tried shrooms too, bro.
Really?
I've never gotten a visual trip, and it's kind of sad. Yeah, it hurts my feelings. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm blind, low key. Because without these glasses, I can see nothing. I am Velma from Scooby Doo. I am
like really, really blind.
Yeah, well, I mean, pretty bad, but like I can see shapes and shit. Like I had to go like 6 months one time without glasses.
And that was just horrible.
Yeah, and I just became fucking Daredevil. Like I was just like throwing fucking knives like into the sink from like across the room. Like yeah, shit was crazy.
I see where it's at, but it's all up to Jesus at this point.
Like in that direction, like
that's crazy, man. That's awesome. Tripping balls at church. That's a good one,
man.
Haven't had a story like that here yet.
Man, all of my. I have lived such a crazy life. Like,
so wait, how old were you then?
I was probably like 20. Yeah, probably like just turned 20.
Nice. So it wasn't like some young age. Just like I got acid at 15.
I never even smoked until I was like 17.
Like marijuana?
Yeah. Well, no, it's like damn near 18. Because I just told myself, I was like, actually, one of my boys, he started smoking and he like dropped out of school. And I was like, nigga, I was like, you're like the Dare commercial. Like this is like,
this happened way too fast.
Yeah, way too fast, nigga. But and I was just like, just weed? Like that's what did it to you? So I just waited till after high school and I was like, yeah, I'll try it. And then I was like, so I had anxiety before this. Like this is calming me down. Like
this made everything better.
Yeah, I was like, this is cool. Like I get to appreciate colors and shit. Like there's been so many times I've been entertained by myself after I was just like, weed is great. I've had like, I rap too. So I've had like ciphers, like little sessions, with just me by myself. Like sometimes I talk to myself, but it's you know, it's funny on the recording. Like when I play it back and I'm just like, damn, I dropped a blunt. Like I'll be rapping and smoking and stuff like that, and be like, damn, It's great.
Do you have like anything online and stuff?
I have a little bit of stuff on Facebook, but I'm actually gonna make a SoundCloud here soon and transfer a lot of my shit to SoundCloud. I'm using like two. I use BandLab and this other app called Rap King or Rap Crown, and it's like they have like freestyle beats and stuff on there. And you can use one of their beats. You can upload some stuff. But
social community and all that.
Yeah. But I've been doing poetry since I was 7, and then rapping since I was like 10.
And then drums.
Yeah, drums when I was like 13 to like 14. Actually, I try to do as many things as I can. Like I have a CDL. I used to drive school bus.
Okay.
I told you about the security stuff, the degree.
Can you do some magic?
No, dude, I always wished I could do magic. Like, just honestly simple shit. Like,
that's so cool, though. I love how you said that. How you just like to do a bunch of different skills and stuff like that.
Yeah, I did parkour when I was younger. I've had every injury fucking possible. Like between both my ankles, 5 times.
Dope.
Yeah, done.
Like just jumping off of like dope ass buildings.
Oh, nah. This is just through life. This is just regular. None of it is parkour related. Not any of it is parkour related.
It's all just happened.
Yeah. Ankles, elbows. I had a hematoma. I didn't even know what the fuck that was, which is like a blood blister, but it's just like on
under your skin, right?
Well, it's like a bigger part of your body, so it was like on my side. Like I was on a skateboard and I hit speed wobbles, and I was like, and just rocked my shit. Like my belt broke. I've never hit something so hard that like my clothing has like failed on me. Damn. Like that shit was crazy. It was pretty bad.
So you had it on your side?
Yeah, and after a while, like once it stopped hurting, I was like, this shit bulletproof. Like this, like if I had to jump in front of the president, like I get shot in this one, like
you could hear it.
Yeah, it'd be fine. I would be good.
Or it just absorbed.
I had a hernia because I let my cousin hype me up, and I jumped off a diving board and I did one backflip. He was like, "No, you get high enough, like you could probably do 2, bro. Like I saw you," and I was like, fuck yeah, I could do 2. So I jump, I do 1, I half turn, and then I just catch the water. So I just built up momentum to be like, go fuck yourself. Like it just bloop, 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 and I was just like, all the girls that I was gonna try to talk to, they all saw that shit. I'm dead to the world.
That was it.
Yeah, I was like, that's it. My chest is red as fuck. And I need to get out this water before someone thinks I'm drowning. So, I was a lifeguard for a little bit.
In New York?
No, here.
Oh.
Yeah.
At the beach?
No. At like West Mesa Pool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the most intense, life-risking... I don't even know how to build this up. What's something intense that happened as a lifeguard? Actually, nothing as a lifeguard ever happened, but my cousin was drowning one time. We were just having, it is fucked up, but it was funny in hindsight. So you were already certified as a lifeguard?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know, I was like, is this nigga just testing me? Like I don't know what's going on. But like I got to the, it was like just a family barbecue. It was just us, some cousins, and my cousin Xavier, this nigga jumped into the water. And when he jumped in the deep end, but he can't swim. And I guess he thought someone was going to help him. And like the rest, like all 5 of my other cousins are just swimming around him, like floating.
Yeah.
They're just like, nah, told his ass not to jump in the deep end. Like if he can't swim, why the fuck you jump over here? I was like, yo, like you guys are dicks. We're just arriving. And I'm like, your cousin is drowning, right? He was like, yeah, he got in the deep end. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you're just gonna let him drown? Like, I just jumped in and was like, whoa! Yo, and then my uncle was like, you lucky your cousin saved you. And I was just like, nigga, like you saw it too? Like I thought it was just the kids. Like my uncle was in on it too.
It's like, that's what you get, but you're lucky he was here.
Yeah, I was like, damn, y'all wasn't gonna throw him a rope. Like, we was gonna let him die, but shit, he was like drowned a little bit.
It was like a double test. It's like, first of all, did they know you got your lifeguard and everything? They're like, all right, Brye's gonna come.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, no, he'll be here. No, he got it. Like,
Brye, you walking up now?
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
But nothing at the pool. No, nobody got stabbed.
Not shit. I was just trying to get numbers at the pool. That was the only reason why I showed up. That was literally the only reason why.
Did it work?
Yeah, man.
A few times.
I'm surprisingly smooth. I've used.
He's giving himself props, everybody.
Just a little bit. Come check out the comedy. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Sauce. Come check your boy out. See how smooth I am.
Yeah. The bee's knees.
The bee's knees.
Damn,
can I use that? Can I use that?
This is dude that just came in now. The bee's knees says, skinny little white ass twink. God, I'd so go gay for you. I think he's talking about me, which is kind of flattering. But yeah, it's like the skinny little white twink. I'm not white though, but
damn,
I think it's funny.
What's a twink? I don't know.
Maybe know what a twink is?
No.
Really?
Like a Twinkie?
So like in gay culture.
Oh, it's like a bear and like a
twink, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I look like a twink. I've gotten that a few times though, but I'm a twink if I was in the gay culture.
I've had somebody call me a dyke before. I was very upset.
Really?
Yeah, I almost had to fight that nigga.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, because the hair long and okay, all right, nigga. It was winter. I got a little titties. Like I got.
I'm trying to stay warm.
Yeah, fuck. Like
it's cold.
Don't be
out there.
selfish. Like.
Oh man, so how do you feel about everything being closed? No comedy. You just started and there's no comedy.
Man, that fucking sucks, bro. I'm honestly trying to find out ways, like different avenues and things that I can do to like still get some of this comic stuff off. Because I mean, I have material. I'm still writing shit, but I would have thought this shit would have opened by now, bro. Because the thing that I love the most about being on the Facebook group with a lot of comedians, nobody gives a fuck. Like New Mexico doesn't give a fuck, but then it's like comedians, like they don't give a like everything's a joke. Like it doesn't matter how that shit could be real recent and real sensitive, but that's what I love about the fucking community.
The community here. I don't know. Like, I kind of feel it is kind of like that, but then again, there are some people in the community that are just like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you were there or not, but it was one time at the Founders open mic where they just like literally shut down this guy's set because he's doing like, I think it was like a rape joke or something.
Oh, damn. Yeah. I don't know, man. People be trying that shit. I've seen a couple comics try that shit. I'm like,
but is it bad though? Like, can't they not try it?
Okay, it's not bad. It's whatever. Like, however bad it is, it has to be that much funnier. If it's not funny, if that shit don't hit, then you're just the fucking rape joke guy. Like you're like it's weird after that. Like. That's like trying to do like a backflip like in the middle of a party and you fuck your shit up. Like it's over. Like you're not the cool guy anymore. If you would have landed it.
But that's the thing though. They should have let it crash and burn instead of stop the guy before hurting himself.
Okay. Fair enough, but sometimes maybe they just like, bro, we're not trying to hear that shit. And I think the founders.
No, I don't think that's comedy though.
Okay,
especially if it's open mic.
Yeah, that's fair.
People trying out everything. You don't know what's funny.
Yeah,
nobody does.
Yeah, that's facts.
And then especially, I've always had this philosophy too, where I feel like no matter what you say, it's gonna offend one person. No matter what, anything, even a stupid knock joke, it'll offend somebody.
Yeah, there'll be a Karen out there somewhere fucking just.
So if that's the case, then that means that there's another big percentage that will find it funny.
Yeah.
So I mean, where is that fine line to stop it?
I mean,
it's crazy to think about.
Okay, I think if a place sets like that boundary already, then yeah. But if you didn't say if there was nothing prior to that,
boundaries.
Yeah, if they were just like, you know what I'm saying, if they said like, have fun, motherfuckers, and just started handing people the mic, you got to deal with that shit. Yeah, you definitely got to deal with that shit. Like, yeah, I mean, but I've been to a lot more places now. Maybe that was like a little bit before my time because like now, like every place that I've been to, there's just like no rape jokes, like no gay jokes, no rape jokes, no like trans jokes.
Yeah,
and they throw them shits out there like immediately. Like, Silver Lane is like that.
Yeah,
and that's crazy. That's another fucking place that still hasn't opened yet, bro. I don't know why I thought like they could do that. They could do that shit like half capacity, like every other lane. Like open that bitch up, like.
That's actually not a bad idea, right? Take out some tables and stuff.
Yeah,
keep
like
it more
I
separate.
want to eat overpriced wings and wear stinky shoes. Like nigga, like I just want to get out. I just want to do stuff.
That's what a lot of people are just longing for. That's why they think these riots and like protests have kind of gotten a little out of hand. Is because they kind of built up all this like
tension.
angst and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. Like, have you gone out to the protest?
No, but I have gone out just because I've like. Because of those kind of things, because I definitely get that tension too. Actually, being from New York, like wintertime is like everybody fucking hibernates. You go to work and you go home. That's it. Because it's not.
You're not trying to be walking.
Yeah, you're not trying to do shit outside ever. So I feel like that's the same thing. Like everybody's been in like that same like fucking winter cocoon, and it's like, and that's why like there's so many like fights and shootings and shit like that in New York, because it's just like I was waiting inside all winter, and it was a long ass winter, and on top of that, niggas was talking shit on Facebook. Oh, as soon as I get out here, like
first person that says something.
Yeah, But I've gotten out and I've got to go camping once. My girlfriend's family actually has some land. And that was cool. I've never been able to say that sentence. Like, yeah, I know somebody like that knows some land and we could just go camping. Like, that shit is dope. Man, that shit is real cool. They let us shoot out there and stuff. But I ran into some bulls. I didn't know how aggressive bulls were. Whoa. Like, cows, I thought, honestly, would have been a little bit more moodier, just because I was like, they're female cows and there's baby cows around. They might try to like headbutt my shit. And I got a kind of a small car. Like, you see my car. Like, it's not that big.
I'm not trying to get flipped over.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get my shit fucked up. But I just honked at some cows. They moved away. When I tell you, like, have you seen the Tom and Jerry bull, like with the big ass horns? Like, you know, like when he took off the little ones and he grabbed the big ass ones off the shelf? Those fucking horns. Like, I saw that shit. And this big ass fucking bull just standing on the hill, and then he turned his head and looked at me, and I was just like, oh, right. But where we were trying to get was on the other side of them. So I was like, fuck, like,
what are we gonna do?
Yeah. But I was just like, I ain't no bitch, so I'm gonna drive around. And so I drive. Well, actually, I honk because they're like in the dead center. So I honk to first. I also don't know how fast bulls run until now. So we got to get around them. So we got to move them out of the fucking middle. So I get like ready to like either leave or maybe turn, because there's a bunch of these big ass cactus, and I mean like big ass like wide receiver ass cactus. So I was like, I know they're not gonna run into that shit like fucking linebackers.
Head on, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, we can get through this side. So I'm honking, and they're getting closer. And I'm like, all right, maybe I shouldn't be doing this shit. Like, this is not some shit that like black people, like, this is not what we do in scary movies. Like, this, I'm not welcoming trouble. But
the killer bulls.
Yeah, I was like, all right. I was like, we got this though. I was like, this shit might be fun. It might be fun. So I'm honking them. They get close. My girlfriend tries to get out the car. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? You're trying to get out. She's like, I was trying to get video. Get your ass in the car.
Video?
Like yeah, like that's why you die first in the movie. So
I want to record this.
Yeah, I was like, what? Get back in.
The
now,
person
please.
that dies, you never get the footage.
Yeah, I was like, I love you, babe, but just please be like, what? Because I was just about to pull off too, and I was like, babe, if I would have left you, like it would have been awkward if I come to pick you back up. Like, our next date's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird as fuck. But so I peel off, I turn, I go through the cactus, and they're kind of like following us, and then they're jogging, they're like trotting a little bit. And then the big one starts hauling ass. Bro, I've never been so scared. I've never clenched my ass cheeks so hard in my life. I was like an inch taller because I was like so clenched. Like, it was, oh my goodness. We were hauling ass. I'm dipping through cactus and shit. And I'm like, okay, they still can't get over here. But so I pull around, and there's a lot of gopher holes. People actually hire people to like shoot gophers on their land, because when gophers make these little holes, the bulls and the cows can break their legs, and then they're actually kind of useless. So they have to like chop it up and butcher it and whatever. So I found a spot where there's hella gopher holes, but I was like, still got a small ass car. So I was like, I'm gonna try not to fuck my shit up, but I'm gonna try to get through here.
You don't want to fight this thing.
Yeah, I'm definitely not trying to fight this thing. Like I said, I have guns too, so I got a whole Glock in my lap. I'm like, I'm not playing. I was like, if a bull, you know what I'm saying? At least I can roll down this window. You're not gonna just go and hit my shit.
Right.
But his horns were like big enough to go through like both sides of my door, like
pierce it.
Yeah, it's like a fucking forklift. Like I was like, nah, bro. Like I to keep the shit on the lap. Like so. Going through the fucking gopher holes. Also, the reason why I fucked up my tires. Shout out to Discount Tire for being bitch ass niggas and fucking my shit up and then giving me 2 tires for free. Thank you. I hate Discount Tire and Jiffy Lube with a full passion. Like I hate them so much. I just needed that moment to express my hate. I fucking hate them.
You're like, God damn it.
Yeah.
You did it again.
Because every time I think about my car, I'm just like, fuck them. Like I just hate them so much. But so getting through the gopher holes, and we're coming back, and they start chasing us again, and they get close as fuck to the cactus line this time. Like he's watching me, like, and I couldn't anyway. The best way to describe it is that fucking Tom and Jerry, like that, like bull, and he's just like smoke out his nose, and he was just looking like, yeah, bitch. Like he looked like Have you seen the video? Like, my name's Tyrone, and I can't. Yeah, like he looked like him. Like he was just sitting like that. I was like, Jesus, like this guy is gonna kill us. Yeah, but we turned the fuck around, got the fuck up out of there, and then we went. Then my girlfriend tells me, "Hey, my family has some land not too far from here, so we could just now this you're." You're good. Okay. All right. All right. Let us almost die first. Okay. That's cool.
Look, so what were you guys doing up there in the first place then?
Oh, we're trying to camp. We're trying to go to like Conchas, and then Conchas was closed, and we're trying to find some areas out there.
Okay. And then
her parents' land or her family's land is in Edgewood. I did not have to go 2.5 hours away. I could have went 30 minutes away and been a lot happier.
In a nice mountain town. Edgewood is pretty nice.
Yeah,
got some good locations and stuff.
Yeah, and it was dope. There was big ass rocks, so scraped the fuck out of the bottom of my car. Yo, my shit was, oh my god. So like Freddy Krueger was under there going ape shit. Like Edward Scissorhand was playing patty cake with the underneath of my shit. Like it was fucking terrible. It was horrible.
Damn. I've never been chased by any animals before.
Really? Man, I've been chased by a deer too.
You have some dope ass stories, dude.
Thank you, man.
That is, yeah. It's like one of those experiences where you're just like, wow, my life sucks. What the hell?
Nah, I just had bro, when I was born, like apparently they told my mom to like stop pushing because I like shot out. He had to like catch me like,
Jesus.
Like, yeah. I'm like, shit. I'm like, at least he didn't play for the Raiders.
Right.
No, just he would have fumbled me. No. Fucked up. But yeah, I came into this world very excited. So everything and nothing that I've tried for the first time has ever been like baby steps. Like the first time I smoked weed, they were just like, "Yeah, here's a gas mask, bro. Like, go crazy,
straight up."
Yeah, I was so high. I was like, I had a big ass piece of cake, and I mean a big ass piece of cake. And I took like 2 chips, and I like cut a piece of cake off, and I would use it and it was like a sandwich. It was the best thing I've ever had in my life. Yeah, it was. Damn. It was amazing. It was great. That was also my first party. That was good times.
Wait, your first party?
Yeah, when I was 17. First party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like unsupervised, cool.
No, I mean that was just the only. I've never been to a party where like we was drinking and smoking. Like I just didn't do that shit. I just didn't fuck with it.
I was gonna say, like, have you never been to a birthday party or anything like that?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, a couple birthday parties,
but no, like casual get together kind of thing.
Yeah. And I was like, this shit is different. This shit is lit though. Nice. Like, let's get crazy.
Let's get high. Let's make cake chips.
Yo, that shit
chip cake.
Man, cake chip sandwiches. That shit was hitting for the. I might sell those. That could be a marketing thing.
That's an idea.
That. Man, would you buy that? Like 2 like ruffled chips
Hell
and like
no.
a piece of cake.
That sounds so bad.
What? It's the sweet and salty. It's it'd be amazing. Oh. Be great.
I'm not a picky eater, but I kind of do like my food to be separate, so I'm not trying to mix no cake and chips all the time.
Okay, but what about like, because I'm from New York, and that like I don't know if you've ever heard. I don't know if anybody on this side of the country has heard. Well, do you know what a stinger sub is?
A stinger sub?
Yeah, a stinger sub.
No.
A stinger sub is a steak sub with Philly cheesesteak. I mean, with buffalo chicken tenders inside of it.
Okay.
It is the best fucking thing you will ever eat. It is like the meat lovers like paradise best fucking sub. That and a chopped cheese.
A chopped cheese?
Yeah, or egg and cheese salt pepper. Egg and cheese salt pepper. You have to say it like that when you go into like that's like the like Brooklyn like in the boroughs like you go into a bodega you be like, yeah, let me get an egg and cheese salt pepper. You have to say it that fast, otherwise he won't understand it. It's hilarious because I've done it. Because I'm not from Brooklyn, so I don't got like the strong accent and all that. But I've been there and I've said it like normal, and he was like, "The fuck do you want?" And I was like, I said it faster, and he got it, and I was just like, "You don't speak English, but like my speed helped you." Like I don't know, I didn't get the math there, but it worked.
Interesting.
The mixture of foods though, it's like
inside of it.
Yeah, it's great.
Interesting. And then coming back this way, I mean, how do you feel about all the Southwest and Hispanic food?
Oh, fucking love it. Yo, I've like had like post postpartum depression from green chili. Like, yo, there's nothing like green chili, and it's not necessarily like it's the same thing like with the Twinkie thing. Like, we fuck with Twinkies, but when the Mitches is gone, you're like, oh shit, hold up, like wait, nigga, bring me the Twinkies back.
We don't have any Twinkies,
yeah, but green chili, man. That shit is undefeated. Just to be able to get that shit at like a McDonald's is like, I don't know why it's that much more like special to me, but nothing compares. Because chili in New York is ground beef and beans. That's like, oh, let me get a bowl of chili, and it'll just ground beef and that's all it is. So when we got here and it was like, do you want chili on your hot dog? It was like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck is this? This is like old lettuce. Like, what did you chop up and put on my shit? Like, and they were like, that's chili. No, the fuck it's not, bitch. I asked for ground beef and beans. Like, I wanted chili, motherfucker. Like, and yeah, I think between that and the burrito game, New Mexico's burrito game is out this fucking world.
That's
Blake's,
another thing.
Shout out to Blake's. I don't know if I can get sponsored by Blake's. I don't know if anybody's been sponsored by Blake's, but I would become a professional rapper just to be sponsored by Blake's. Like,
dude, you just got to make a few songs.
Yes.
And just shout them out in it.
Yeah, yo, I'm about to, what?
That's
Blake
it.
boy. I'm going to be like, what? Just posing on the bag, like, you know what I'm saying? What to do with the top hat? Oh, that top hat was fly, too. It was killing my
right. Who is that guy? I don't even know.
Yeah, man. But Taco Cabana, oh, fucking Burrito Express, just how they fucking tortillas be, bro. Oh,
roll that shit up.
Yes, it is, oh, man. And Bob's Burgers on fucking Tuesday, bro. The taco power out here, nigga. Oh my god, I love and them bitches be hot too. They be spicy as a motherfucker.
Like,
it's like that, like the hot Cheetos. Like, you know, like if you stop eating them, they get a little bit hotter. You're like, oh shit, I guess I gotta finish the bag. Like, yeah, them, man. I get like 4 of them joints. Oh, them shits.
He's done.
Yes, just maxed out after that.
It's dope. We got the bee's knees over here, being a little. He's still being a little gay, still hitting on me.
Oh. Hey man, no means no.
Hispanic. He's like all white, black, Asian, Latino, Hispanic. Doesn't make a difference to me. You're worth a squirt. Anyways, see ya.
Worth a squirt.
Right. I'm back. Everything else on Playroom is boring. What as fuck? Why are you even on the Playroom, dude? Anyways,
yeah. What the fuck?
MuseMe. Muse lets me. I want to try going with a dude. So, do you? I'm sure
you're being very public about your first.
Yeah,
interaction.
I love it. Stop.
I'm not to be selfish, but damn, bitch, you couldn't say nothing about me. You couldn't say you at least fuck with the dreads, like nothing. Like, goddamn, like
he even calls me
selfish.
out. Stop being a bitch. It's nothing personal. All right, dude. It's nothing. I'm just not into it.
Yeah, bees knees. You're being selfish, by the way. I just want to let you know,
dude. It's just
actually don't say no shit about me because now I won't accept it. Fuck you. You can keep all your compliments, you bitch.
Thank you for joining, though. I'm glad you've been here for this long.
Yeah, what's up? What's up with you, man? Because you got some weird shit going on. You sound like you've been in like
have you gone out? Have you been stuck in quarantine this whole time? That you find me attractive? Like that?
Have you been stuck in like a basement? Like you just seem like a creepy guy. Like that's just the vibe that you're giving.
The bee's knees sounds like he's a dude that still lives with his mom.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah. He's a fat guy with glasses. His name is Carl.
Carl.
Yeah.
Isn't that the...
He's built like a beanbag chair.
There we go. Carl.
Send us a picture of your bee's knees. Let me roast you real quick, bud.
I have there's a picture like of his thumbnail or his like whatever. I don't know what the hell this is. I'll show you it now.
Oh.
But it's just an old man. I'm just like, if that's really you, that's actually very bad.
Oh, damn. You look like a racist version of the Colonel. Like you. Oh, my God, dude.
Gabriel Chavez. What's up, man? Thank you for joining. We're here hanging out. I got Brye in the studio.
What's up? What's up?
Where do I send you a picture? Make sure to follow me on all social media sites. MuseMe TV, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I also got a dope Twitch. And
don't let this man send you a picture, bro.
Dude, I'll fucking blast his ass.
Oh, my goodness.
What else? You can also find me on Spotify and on Apple iTunes podcast. Make sure to check us out. Check us out. Yeah. So, yeah. Brye, we just chilling.
Real quick, can I shout out my parents' business? They're actually doing a printing business. They do T-shirts.
Oh,
they do printing on T-shirts. They're trying to do coffee mugs, bumper stickers, the whole nine. I mean, right now they're just starting with the T-shirts, but I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? Support some local businesses. Actually, it is a really good time for anybody who's thinking about starting a business. Start that shit now because everybody's broke and everybody's...
Everything. They even say you should start investing in stocks.
Yep. There's a whole lot of things that people should start doing now. Just because everything's a little bit lower, it's a little bit easier to do some things. My brother actually invests in stocks. That shit is pretty cool. I've done it like once or twice. I'm scared to lose money though. I fucking hate losing money by any means. I'm trying to keep that shit. Though.
That's the government, bro.
Yeah.
The money's... You're not supposed to let the money control you. You control the money.
Exactly.
But I mean,
punch you in the sack and rob you.
The bee's knees is like, I'm from New Zealand. It's not as if I'm coming to see you. Damn it.
I mean,
now
I don't know. Low key, that made it weirder. Like you said it like, oh, like I'm far enough away. We're like, I'm not closer. Like, yeah.
I thought you were gonna take me away. I was like, yes, finally. Yo, go to a magical land.
If you really about it, send him to New Zealand. I heard it's beautiful out there. See? Send him a plane ticket.
Let's get you on the show.
Let's
we need a Chris Hansen this shit.
Man.
Have a seat. Yeah. How you feeling right now, man? This is deeper. This sounds a little bit deeper than just I
like the people's faces. Sorry. Like on the How to Catch a Predator, I think it's the funniest things, like the faces like, wait, what? Bro, I mean it's bad, it's sick, but the fucking face of some of these people is just like, he's like, I didn't know. Like, what didn't you know, sir? Like,
yeah, how's it not so obvious?
There was a sheriff that recently got in trouble for that, bro. And
again, a cop.
Yeah, and I can't even. It was in Minnesota, and it was like, it was a police chief or it was a sheriff, but yeah, he was like. He's some 13-year-old boy, and he was talking about, man, crazy. If you ever read like any of those text messages, like when they like scroll through them, like, oh, this is what he was texting the kid. That shit is always like the craziest, creepiest shit.
Right.
Oh my goodness. I'm like, you should just like, you can't get arrested just for that. Like, you got to have him meet up still. Like,
and that's what makes this even worse too. Is just like, God damn it, half of this might be even fake. But the fact that you're thinking about it is weirder.
Yeah, it's way fucking weirder. And like, you couldn't, like, none of this, you didn't have no like clues or hints that like, oh yeah, my mom's, she leaves at like 5:30. Like, you're like, who is this fucking 13-year-old kid giving you all this information? Like, aren't you a cop? Like, don't you go to school and be like, no stranger danger? Like you son of a bitch. Like,
it's just not as what we thought. Real gay girl, what is up? Thank you for joining. He says. They say the picture's a guy, so that's why I just said hey. But he's like, hey guys, thank you for joining. The bee's knees is back at it again. It's not deep. Why are people so uptight about expressing sexuality? I mean, if someone feels awkward, then fair enough. But you're definitely bi. I don't know. You know what I think though is like I might be bisexual because I've actually seen some transgenders where I was just like, damn.
But I think it's just like,
damn.
You remember the projectors, right? Remember like projectors?
Yeah.
Like if you had like one screen, it was a woman, and then you just like put it over another screen where like a dick was drawn. Like it's just like you just want to like, shut, like swap them out. I think that's. I don't think that means you're bi.
and to be honest too, like I don't see why people are so offended by their like weirded out by sexuality as well.
Oh yeah, people are weird.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's just like they used to do the Olympics nude. I mean, run around.
What?
Yeah, in Greece when the Olympics were first started.
Oh, okay.
Dudes just run around naked because we want to see the glory of a body.
I don't know.
The prince,
maybe
the king.
Maybe niggas just thought that was gonna make them aerodynamic and just like plap, 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 plap. Just flopping around. It was just like, let's wrap this shit up, guys.
They're like, no wonder this guy's a magnificent athlete. Just look at his body, how it's built. But they have to see everything, so they knew. They're just like, it's okay. I'm not.
I mean, but what is like? Who's like? He has such an athletic dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything can't be athletic. Like,
that's probably true. Yeah,
just
too.
like look at how lifted his balls are. Like they're just like sitting there. Like
this is why he runs so fast.
Yeah, it's like heavyweight balls are like lifting everything.
Just gives him a swift tug towards the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I honestly feel like even if
wait, then why do joggers wear band-aids on their nipples?
Why do what?
Joggers wear band-aids on their nipples.
Do they?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I heard it's like a chafing thing. But chafing from like just your shirt? Like,
okay. I was going to say too, like, don't some of them run with their shirt off?
Yeah, a lot of them do. But like, I've heard like, yeah, like I'm going to like tape down my nipples. Like, what does that mean?
I thought it'd be more because like it's inappropriate. So they're just like, oh, well, just in case we run past a group of people, they don't freak out because they see my nipple.
I mean, what kind of nipples do you have to have that your shit gotta look like a doorstop? We gotta be.
This is where equality comes in right there. Where it's just like, what if a female wants to run out there with her nipples out?
And who is? Oh. I mean, no one's just like.
That's so everybody just saying nipples.
I mean, yeah, nipples are fun.
Nipples.
You can play with them. You can flick them. You ever just treat them like little paper footballs? You just pow, pow, pow. Yeah. Just
I love
give him a couple shots.
I love how the bee's knees is still trying to figure out if I'm
he's really trying, bro. It's not weird that like you're trying. It's just weird that you're trying now.
He's like, have you watched gay porn? There's your answer. You know, I've seen threesomes where they totally gangbang a chick. Is that gay?
I don't know, bro, but some of them dudes, I've watched it like that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. A couple of them dudes is weird though. Nah, some of them niggas is weird. Some of them niggas is like, oh yeah, bro, like I'll be on top of you, like yeah, like we'll both hold her together. Like nah, bro, don't touch me, don't look at me. You know what? Matter of fact, this is not my interest.
I'll wait. Never mind.
Yeah,
call me tomorrow.
Yeah, like nah, bro. That I don't know. I feel like all the dudes that do that. Definitely bi. Like there's a lot of like porn stars that like do shit like that and they're definitely bi. They be doing some weird shit.
I've heard though that it's just depending on the rating of what they feel the chick is. So if it's like okay, so if the chick is like not as attractive, then they're just like, oh well, maybe it's not as worth it because she doesn't want both of us. But if the chick is super super attractive and she wants both of them, they're both going for it.
I don't know, bro. Like, okay, one of my boys has asked me. He was like, "If something like that happened, what would you do? Like if we had an opportunity to set up what we would call the H clap. You know what I'm saying? H clap." And I said, bro, I couldn't do that shit. Like, I could do it. I feel like it sounds weird, but I could do that more with a stranger. Because, nigga, I don't ever have to see you again. I never have to see you again. If you can be from a different state, that would be amazing. So you could leave and never be in my life again. We can do this, not make eye contact. If you touch me, if you sweat on me, I might punch you in the chest. But don't touch me. Let's not be weird. Let's not be weird about it at all. We got to make sure that she understands to not be weird. Because some of this porn shit, and there's like a girl, and she's just like, like I'll put everybody together. Yeah, just like what the hell, like, nah, bitch. Nah. Out here slapping lollipops together, bitch. Like, fuck are you doing?
That's hilarious.
Oh man, I can't,
but
I can't show my mom this.
The thing that's funny though that makes it even better is that like I know that you have a belief or that you say that you wouldn't do it, but until you're actually put in that scenario.
I've had somebody be like, "Hey, what you want to do?"
No,
not with it
at all.
Not with it.
Oh man,
not with it, bro. It's because honestly, like, okay, like, have you heard like the guy and girl and like the key and the master lock?
I have not.
Okay, so a girl, the reason why it's okay, I mean not okay, but it's cooler for guys to fuck a bunch of girls is because we got keys, they got locks. So if you open a bunch of locks, you're a fucking master key. But if every key can open her lock, she's just a shitty lock. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, anybody just get in there, motherfucker. It's not the same. Like, it's not like there's no, like the reason we, like, pay for stuff is because, like, yeah, this is worth that. Yeah, this is, like, yeah, I'll do that.
I could take that.
Yeah, and it's just, like, for, like, someone to just be like if a girl was just like, do you want this pussy? You can have it. I'd be like, no, like I have questions. Like, what was your childhood like? Like, why are you giving this away so easily? Like, what's going on here? Like, am I being punked? Like, what am I being set up? What's going on?
Are you hearing this, bee's knees? And you're saying I'm bisexual? Jesus.
Hey, man. Hey, I have never had any question. I'm very comfortable. And I honestly think a lot of people got to be like, nigga, if you know what you are, be what you are, do what you do. Like,
especially here, like this is the place to do it. Like, in the United States, like
facts.
Everyone's always like freaking out, especially when it's in another place. But dude, like, it's becoming pretty, I don't want to say progressive, but I mean it's more free, more like it's not weirding out people as much as people think it is.
Yeah.
And that's just people's ideas or just their frame of mind just not being, I guess, closed-minded.
Yeah.
Because, like, even with you, with the, say, like, your religious background and stuff like that, you're not going to go out there and try to stop the gay community.
Yeah, nah.
You're not trying to do that stuff.
Yeah.
See, and that's another thing that I feel is getting shunned down or shined down on a lot is that, like, we're all starting to become more accepting. It's just...
Yeah.
It's put on the spotlight of this negativity.
Yeah.
And it makes us all look bad.
Yeah.
Because now, even just with the first aspect of the conversation where you did talk about religion and stuff like that, everything else after that could have been like, oh, obviously he doesn't believe in progressive rights.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously he doesn't believe, but they don't. That's why we had the conversation to go more in depth. Dude, you have guns.
Yeah.
That's what's up, dude. That's not a religious thing at all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what I love about this podcast, too, as well, is that we end up finding out more about the individual that we didn't really do. Like, nobody ever really goes down and has a conversation for an hour anymore.
Yeah.
Just the literal chat, sits down and talks without looking at your phone or seeing what's going on. Or, I mean, you see that so much now with, like, social media just buzzing or just like, oh, my phone went off, gonna check what's going on. Or, oh... every couple hours I got to see how many likes I've gotten and stuff like that. It's getting so bad, but is it to the point where we can't handle it? Because obviously we're just getting more and more of our technology is just getting more advanced.
Oh, well, everybody's just taking that shit as news now. Like everything is just fucking news apparently. Like, oh, I saw it on Facebook, it was news. Like, it was stupid. And I wanted to say one thing. I do fuck with the gay community. I mean, like, gay dudes are surprisingly very, like, supportive. Like, nigga, like, I've been hyped up to, like, nigga, I am gonna live my best life. Like, hell yeah, nigga. Like, yeah, I'm telling you. But we gotta stop, no matter what you are, no matter what color, creed, we gotta stop eating ass. We gotta stop eating ass, guys. We gotta stop eating ass. Can't be no booty breath, no honey bunches of butt. Like, none of y'all niggas could just be eating that shit. People should be eating in the morning, be having conversations like you don't have booty on your breath. That's the thing that has to stop. Also, gender neutral bathrooms are kind of weird for me. I'm not gonna lie, because I went to, have you ever been to FX?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I was there and I walked into a bathroom. I'm already lit. Walked into a bathroom. There was like a bunch of girls. I was like, oh shit! Like, damn, like my bad. Like I didn't actually see a sign on either door. I was like, and I just walked in one of the motherfuckers. I got to piss. I'm sorry. And there were just all of them collectively were like, no, you're fine. Like you can go. And I was just like, this sounds like a setup. Like I've never, like everybody is okay. Nah, I don't know about that shit. And I just went to the other one, and then like another chick, like have you seen those like the cups for girls so like they can kind of like pee like guys? Yeah, she had one of those. I've never seen one of those in real life. That was the funniest shit ever. But like I went to the other bathroom and I was like, okay, I was like, at least there's more guys in here. I was like, I don't know, that was just a little weird for me. But then this girl walked up to the urinal and grabbed and used the fucking cup bag. It was the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
And that was the first time you've
that was the very first time. I have never seen no shit like that. I was like, yo, like we have this technology, like, yo, it's crazy, bitch. But I don't know. I feel like we have so much technology and we can't fix like simple problems sometimes. Like, I can't think of too many right now. But like anytime something that like
Google it.
Yeah, no, I mean anything like that technologically like happens like wrong. I'm just like, nigga, if we can bring Tupac back in hologram, there's nothing we can't do right now. There's nothing. You're not telling me that I can't at least like clone money. Like I can't do any of this like sci-fi shit that I've seen on all the childhood movies I've fucking watched growing up. Like there's no way you're gonna tell me in 2020 I can't do at least some of this shit. Like at least like get to like halfway Rick and Morty shit. Like I like at least
we're getting close. I mean, look at the freaking the electric cars and stuff.
Yeah, that's facts.
Like that's there. I don't know if you like follow a lot of what Elon Musk like does and stuff, but like I don't know if you've heard of this thing called Neuralinks. It's like a little microchip that he's actually developing to put inside of your brain that helps.
Nah.
What? Come on.
Hell no.
That
you gonna put a chip in my brain?
2.
Nah, hell no. The one is to download data, just like the Matrix, where you can be like, oh, I want to do karate.
Yeah.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
No.
And the other one to say, hey, you're not doing what I don't want you to do anymore. Bow. Blow this motherfucker up. We've seen too many movies. You've seen too many like Hunger Games and Ultimate Death Games where they put like fucking chips. Saw. Like this is like a big ass version of Saw.
So you're not into that?
Hell no, none of the chips, bro. A chip in your skin, like that RFID chip and all that. That is the mark of the beast, bro. That is a whole that's a whole nother thing. I will never get a chip
because again, Elon Musk is developing this chip. That what it is it's called Neuralinks. What it actually does is it helps people that are like more like disability and have like problems with like with anything like physical ailments, vision, anything, so that it's this little thing that goes on your head and has 1,000 hair-like follicles that go drilled inside of your brain, all in different parts that are obviously gonna like throw a little electric spark and stimulate that part of the brain. So if you are, say, paralyzed or something, this will actually introduce new ways of like using your muscles and stuff.
Okay, then it's bring your kid to work day, and then that kid sits at the desk and starts, and then you start fucking breakdancing and shit because some little 12-year-old is fucking up your buttons. Nah, bruh.
It is going to be, they are going to link it with...
Dance Central?
With your phone. So you could actually Google search things and it'll just pop it in your brain right away.
Nah, fuck that noise, bruh. Okay,
what?
Because for one, do you remember the Google glasses? Do you remember those?
Yeah.
That was such a bad idea because, okay, you always got to think there's at least going to be a couple 100,000 people that are just like, I'm really just going to use this for porn. And they just pull it up while they're fucking driving. Like, someone's going to die because there's going to be a lot more of those, like, dyings. And they're just going to be like, oh, now we got your memories. And now we can just, plant you in somebody else. Or now fucking Knight Rider can be real because you put your fucking consciousness in a car. And now you can drive your husband for the rest of your life. Like when your husband dies, you don't got to get him cremated. You just get him like downloaded, and then you put him in the vehicle, and then he like can turn on the radio and talk to you like Bumblebee or some shit.
I mean, you kind of can do that now, where you can actually just. I'm pretty sure in a Tesla, you could just be like change radio stations, or you say it and it does it. So
I mean like your car talks to you like, hello, kid. Like,
It's good. It's almost there. I feel like it's almost there.
I don't know, man. I just don't. Me personally, I don't like people to have like too much control. I feel like over me. Like I like to have like, especially like my mind. Like I feel like because I don't know. I feel like I overanalyze things a lot, but like I pride myself on like being able to like think because of like certain situations and shit that I've been in, and I don't know. Somebody messing with that, like possibly messing with like my consciousness, like I don't know. That shit sounds sketch. That shit sounds real.
It's
like,
coming, dude.
I mean, because as many video games we've had, as many video games niggas been making, these motherfuckers can still be hacked. So why can't somebody just, you know what I'm saying, hack my shit and now I'm, you know what I'm saying, butt naked in the middle of Central.
But what's not to say, like, have you tried the VR?
Yeah, that shit is dope. But I can put it on and take that motherfucker off. Like, it's not like a boop, boop, boop. Like, nah, I don't like the wind me up like Toy Story and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the I don't know, whatever fucking toy
if you have to insert it, I'm not getting it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't need like male birth control. Like, I don't need any of that stuff. Have you heard about that? Like the Switch?
I haven't.
It's this thing. It's called, I mean, they're nicknaming it the Dick Switch. Fucking hilarious. But it's pretty dope. Like, it's supposed to be like a like for your, I don't know, whatever tube, your kid tube. I don't fucking know, the loaded barrel. I don't know which one it's called. But it's supposed to like, it's literally a switch, like a light switch damn near under your balls, like right in between your balls, and you flip it and it's supposed to like constrict that thing that would like make you like have kids or whatever, like ejaculate and have kids. And you could just turn it on and off. And you could like legitimately be like, birth control. And that's some shit that I'd probably get that shit just because that shit is cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of things that I've kind of noticed, like especially in the black community, like we like shit because it's like, damn, that shit gangsta as hell. Like that shit, like you just gotta respect it. Like a dick switch, that shit would be like Jesus was so gangsta that he died. Everybody watched him die like it was a Super Bowl. Niggas bought tickets to that shit. Then he folded up the clothes and was just like, all right, thanks for the nap, G. Like, that's the gangster shit I've ever heard. God, and then he folded up the clothes just to flex on them. Like, nigga, like, linens, bitch. Huh, we fly.
We do.
No lie. Like, yo, like that shit. Like, oh, man.
But then the comparison you gave me was a dick switch.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they weren't the best too, but they weren't the best side-by-side comparisons, but I mean.
But I get what you're saying though. It's just it's an invention that's dope.
Yeah.
But not a microchip in your head.
I mean, it doesn't have to be smart, but just like some gangster shit, like people
microchip in your head is dope shit.
Nah, bro, that shit.
Dope shit.
So if I can't even like consistently save my progress on my video games, how the fuck are you gonna make sure that this shit is good? Nah, bro, there's too many like hairs and abilities to like man.
Technology is just getting better, and with that, I mean, it's only again upgraded, more efficient.
Yeah,
maybe our generation has 1,000 hair-like follicles, but the next one only has 5. That's it.
But
5 and you're good to go.
All right, I asked the old dude. He did a bit in jail for like, I think it was like 10, a little less than 10 years. I told him, like, because he was like, yeah, these cell phones and stuff like that is crack, and like the internet, technology and stuff like that, and something that's that addictive usually isn't good for you. And I asked him, I said, because he was like, there's still crack out here. And I was like, it's definitely not the 80s, my G. Like, you've been in jail for a little bit. It's definitely not the 80s. There's not crack out here anymore. He was like, yeah, it is. He was like, the way to keep moving crack is you package it thinner. If you package it thinner, people, don't know why, but like, 8 balls was cool, but like in the 80s, like it was like in the real thin like package. And it was, passed around like, in like fucking matchboxes and shit like that. Like package, I don't know why, but like a lot of things that, I mean, phones, everything. I mean, now it's kind of weird because shit is getting bigger, but Like, remember the Razor? You remember how fucking cool you were if you had the Razor, that shit that flipped out to the side? That shit was small. It was the worst fucking phone ever. Like, if you flicked it too hard, I've watched my cousin flick it and that bitch broke off. I was like, damn, nigga, like, you have either Super Saiyan thumbs or that shit is weak.
That
like,
just just broke it.
Yeah, like anything like slim or like sleek, like you know, that's why our phones are so skinny, our TVs are so skinny. Like packaging, all these things center has like still kept people kind of hooked on this crack. I feel like
that's a good analogy though. Just like, I guess you can say, because how many people go without looking at their phone?
Yeah,
like it's constant, dude. Constant. Dude, if I really had a counter on how many times I looked at my screen, I think I would be like, people would probably think I'm weird. But then again, I could compare it to hundreds of other people, and it's probably not even that bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's just intense to think about. But in that sense, that's where we're going, though. Where, I mean, again, if you have a problem or something that you want to like try to solve right away, what's the first thing you do? You Google it.
Yep.
Or you'll even just try to look it up online before you even. Old school, hey, let me go check out this old collection of encyclopedias that we have. Like, that's not a thing anymore. So what's not to say that the next step is just put it in our brains?
I don't know. I think they could there's a step in between where there's a comedian, he's a little bit more famous. Do you know like All Def Digital is, and like To Hear More?
Some.
Okay, well, he said that, dude, YouTube could be a fucking university. You can have a university of YouTube.
You can right now, yeah.
There's so many things. Like, if they, like, categorize, like, you know what I'm saying, like, electrical work and shit like that. Like, you could really learn, you know what I'm saying? And that actually is I think, a lot more useful than reading shit in the books. Like, some of the technical stuff that I've done, like, with my job, I've looked up some of that shit on YouTube and be like, nigga, this is way easier. I don't know why the fuck I went through this whole bitch-ass training video. Like, this sucked.
Yeah.
Like, but I think if they like really categorize things and did stuff like that, you know, had like miscellaneous for music and all, you know, podcasts and a bunch of other stuff, but like had like YouTube University, they can get some bread off that too. Like fucking $10 a month to learn shit online, you know, because after I got my degree, I just realized that I was like, I didn't want to go to my graduation because I was like, all you guys did was like give me vocabulary words and tell me all the things that I've already been doing. Like, I've been, like, I used to sell candy since I was, like, 3rd, 4th grade. And I was just, like, that was just my way of, like, I just always wanted to keep money in my pocket. Yeah. I don't know why, but it was just, like, cool. I know I can buy other things with it. I really just wanted snacks. In all honesty, I sold shit just because I wanted snacks. Like, food ranks high over a lot of things for me. Like food, racism. Like if someone was racist, but they still had like a plate of buffalo wings, I'm not gonna not eat the buffalo wings.
Right.
But like,
I'll accept them.
Yeah, I'll accept the fuck out of them. Like,
but
you didn't do anything to them. Like,
I'll acknowledge the racism.
Yeah,
after.
like if you were like a little racist when you threw them down, I'd be like, well, I mean, you still got to pick up the plate. Right. Like, no. Like, not gonna fuck up my experience, bitch. Like, yeah, that's. Damn, now that I think about it, I feel like food really outranks a lot of shit in my life sometimes. I just like...
It does.
Yeah, like, I'll move somebody's house and be like, if you're cooking, then yeah.
I'll help you. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, the whole house? Yeah, no, I'm cool. But, like, how much food... Like, I can bring a plate back if it's, like... if it's too much.
I'll work with that. The bee's knees. I think
Is he still being weird?
No, he's done.
Oh, okay.
Nella as well. She commented a few times. I think it's nice you came out in this stream, TBK, and I think it's the bee's knees. But yeah, they were having their own conversation.
Oh, to be known?
Yeah. Is it to be known? I thought it was just his acronym for the bee's knees.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I think they're having their own little conversation here. Thank you guys for joining. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you know what I'm
hanging
saying?
out.
If you guys want to tune in and not be weird.
Chilling out. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just fucking... I'm an advocate of technology. I'll totally put a computer chip in my brain. Quick.
Man.
Quick.
And it's weird because, like it's just like the brain saying, like, if I could get metal arms like Jax, fuck yeah, I would get metal arms. Yeah, that shit would be dope. Yeah. What? That'd be, oh, man. That'd be awesome. But, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, the whole brain thing, like, nah, I can't do that shit.
We'll have to wait and see. Soon, though. Soon, Elon Musk. I believe in that guy. That guy's like the Tony Stark of our era.
Yeah, if they make some, you know what I'm saying? Some, like, it can't be like a chip, but you know what I'm saying? Like some elbow pads, you like, boom, knock them bitches together and they turn into metal arms. Like, fuck yeah,
that would be dope. That would be so dope.
Man. There's a guy on YouTube. He does like a lot of like superhero stuff. Like he tries to, like he made like a Thor's hammer, like a real hammer, or like an Iron Man shield. And he has like magnets, so like somebody can throw it to him, and he like, and he catches that bitch back. Like that
Captain America.
Yeah. Oh, what did I say?
Iron Man.
Oh.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. That shit was dope. He had like a Spider-Man thing. He like made. I mean, I don't get how he's gonna get it to like detach, but he's working on that shit. On it. Yeah, like that shit is dope. Like
I think that would actually be pretty cool. I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a cool superhero. He's dope.
Oh, my favorite superhero, just because I think you'll think this is kind of funny. Like before Deadpool, I think my favorite superhero. I know people don't count either of these people as superheroes, but Deadpool he's second. Nope, Bugs Bunny.
What?
Yeah, bro. You can't tell me Bugs Bunny he was unfuckwittable. He put his fingers in a double barrel shotgun and let that shit blow. He spun a double barrel shotgun around at this motherfucker. Like, you can't kill him. It doesn't matter. He's never been killed. He's went from New York to fucking California. He's dug under the fucking ground. He's been fucking bad bitches. He had Lola Bunny. He was out here pimping. What? What
That's actually
powers
good.
doesn't he have?
Never thought about that.
He could disguise. He could be a fucking what? He could be a double agent on your ass. You don't even know.
Have you ever seen that YouTube channel called Death Battles?
Yes, I fuck with that heavy.
There you go. That's a good one. I've never seen fucking Bugs Bunny.
Yo,
they've done some dumbass shit too. So where's Bugs Bunny on that?
I don't know. They played a couple of them boys. They played like it was like Aang or somebody else. They played him. I think it was like. Who was the other one? There was another one. It was like Static Shock or some shit like that. But
I think I saw that one.
Oh, you ever watch Epic Rap Battles of History?
Yeah,
that's my shit, bro.
That one's cool too.
I don't know if there's any. I haven't seen if there's any new ones, but that was my shit.
It's so crazy too how because I kind of like to follow the YouTube drama and shit like that, but they actually were not doing anything for a while, and then they brought some shit back up. They're just like, yeah, we're back, and then started uploading again. Just I don't know. I think it's probably been like a couple months, if not a year ago now.
Okay.
But it was kind of like they didn't have anything out for a while.
Yeah.
But then they just started doing it again, which is pretty crazy.
I think they was running out of shit because they was getting like real like specific people in history, and I was like, nigga, nobody really know what Robert E. Lee was. You know what I'm saying? Like Civil War, like nobody knew about this shit. Like you was kind of trying to teach us about history. But now, motherfucker, we don't. You've lost us. You've lost us.
Right now, you have historical figures are more of like people from the '90s and shit like that.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury is a historical figure.
Yeah,
he's gonna get on Mount Rushmore.
Oh damn, that's dope. Really?
No, but that'd be crazy.
Like then they gonna bring my boy Frank Sinatra up there neither.
He deserves it too. Yeah. He deserves some of it.
Exactly.
Oh, Brye, we've been here for an hour and 50 minutes.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Damn.
Just chilling. Jeremy said, I'd like if you like death battles, check out Bat in the Sun. I've seen that one. That one's cool, too. It's like superheroes, but they actually live action. So it gets Scorpion versus like the White Power Ranger or something like that. You get to see cool shit like that. But to actually get people to like act it out.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check that out. That's dope. So yeah, damn.
Bat in the Sun. Jeremy, thank you for that suggestion. Anything else you where can they find you, Brye? Where's social media wise?
You can find me on Facebook right now, Brye Berger, Brye Berger.
Berger.
I got some music on there. Damn, I don't really have too much social media.
Come on, bro.
You can find me on Snapchat, Jabeda, X Money Shot X. It's not for the reason you think. Money Shot is the name I got for shooting with my dad.
Yeah. Speaking of porno.
Yeah, I'm gonna put some more music on my Facebook. So get on my Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Share this joint, like, subscribe, by the way. Just show some love, man. You know what I'm saying? Quarantine love. You ain't doing shit. You loving yourself. You and your hand. Jill.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here. Yeah, you guys know what's up. Make sure to check me out all social media sites. MuseMe TV. We'll be uploading this also to Spotify and Apple iTunes here soon. So make sure to be looking out for that shit. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, follow, all the good stuff. We'll be streaming as well. Some Twitch. Got some StarCraft coming up. So doing a bunch of that. Thanks again, man. Thanks for coming. You got to come back.
Yeah.
Again, there's always something to talk about. We just chill, just have a smoke another one.
Facts.
Just hang out and have a bunch of conversations about whatever comes to mind, dude. Hopefully,
I'm down.
Hopefully this shit kind of cools down after a little bit. You know, the whole COVID and everything closed, and hopefully we can get back into the comedy scene. Because I'm with you, man. I just barely started too, man, and it's.
Oh yeah, you did too. Because I think the first day I came there, you were there for
maybe like 5 times, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Because I started in September 1st was my first day.
Damn.
Nah, so I'm still new to the scene too.
Yeah,
man. But I'm coming in strong. I'm trying to let these people know it. If you're not about this, let's go. Because I'm just barely starting.
Yeah,
man.
I like your junior ROTC joke. The last time I heard you, that shit was funny as hell.
It's one of those ones that really hits.
That shit was great.
But you guys, thank you for tuning in. Everybody, you guys are awesome. I will see you later. Make sure to check us out. We'll get some more episodes. And tomorrow we actually have Doy Stevenson. Doy Stevenson will be in the podcast room tomorrow. So make sure to tune in for that.